About dyeing my hair blue. No, 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 I don't.
Down confirmed. Execute system shutdown. Enjoy your stay, Commander. Your comfort is our top priority.
Mr. Rolandus.
How's everyone doing today? Oh God, you at the community goal, aren't you? I'm not coming. I ain't got Thargoid weaponry. I'm not doing it. Bruh, are you serious? This whole time I could have been there helping with the damn thing? Bruh, send me a wing invite. I'm coming to yours. Oh, you in solo. Oh. Why don't you do a private? I know you is. That's why I had to say something about it. I was like, wait, why is this man? Because I was just going through the list of how far people was from me and shit, and I was like, oh man.
Wow. Numenor, are you looking at this?
Please exit safely and promptly.
Dragon, are you coming to the bubble or going away from the bubble?
Look at that shit.
Away.
You sure?
Yep.
I mean, I know it's a high metal, but God, it looks more Earth-like than anything else.
You must be busy, because you out there. Skelly hit past you.
What are you talking about?
That you are... Alright, Dragon is 9,527 light years from the bubble. And Skillet, you are now 10,716 light years from the bubble.
Well, I took a detour real quick, trying to see if I could find some.
Wait, skip me real quick. Hold on. Let me just make sure you understand the definition of a detour. A detour takes longer to go further. Now,
I took a detour.
I was about to bruh, both of you had to take hella detours in order for Skelehead to surpass Draken.
Well, I still even took a detour despite the fact. I'm gonna go check this out. Are you talking about your 80 jumper?
That's just a damn shame.
Oh, Roland, I'm double elite.
I don't even want to hear it no more. I don't even care. Gave up. I gave up on certain shit in my lifetime. I know I will never.
Skill is 2,000 light years from me.
That's my point.
You gotta understand the context of light years according to Roland. 2,000 light years is too much for him.
Bruh, 1,000 is too much. I can't even plan a route that fucking far on my ships right now. Bruh, I know. I literally tried to plan a route 5,000 light years to a different destination. The shit said plot error.
A jump. Or you went up too low, or you went up too high, or low, or down too far.
Bruh. Nope. And then let me tell you, I tried to plot a route to Jellyfish Fields. Then on top of that, my friend.
Oh, you gotta plot that twice. I had to plot it twice.
Look, I tried to plot it 3 times and it still ain't work.
You gotta find your limits.
Bruh, I tried a 500 light year route and the shit still wouldn't let me plot that. I was like, what the fuck?
How far is your jump range?
My jump range is currently on this ship.
2 light years. Gotcha.
No, it's unleadered. It is 29.21 light years. But for some reason, the shit won't plot.
You screwed up somewhere.
I screwed up. That's what we're gonna say. I screwed. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool.
You should have been able to jump the jellyfish like that. And jellyfish is like quarter of the distance, if that.
How far is jellyfish out? I have no idea. I don't think I've ever done that.
60,000 light years. Laura was over 60,000. Oh, not the jellyfish. No, it's over 5,000 light years.
Okay, so 5,000
It's slightly over 5,000 light years. I think it's like 5,034.
It's like 9% of the distance.
Yeah. I was able to do it before I even engineered this ship.
Rawr.
Why don't you click on where it says jellyfish in the blacks in your bookmarks?
Oh, that's what I use. I never been a jellyfish, so I had no choice but to use that.
What do you have? Why couldn't you just start there and plot it yourself?
What did you have your filter set to?
Taking damage. Shields offline.
Yeah.
Heart attack. Taking internal damage.
You got the Russian phone set, or do you got something else highlighted? Like the first 5 stars? Yeah, the first 5 stars.
What
Or
if,
7.
what are you trying to fly out there in to begin with, out of curiosity?
Ah!
That's not a ship. That's a noise. What's funny is I went to jellyfish after I was jumping around in the game.
You know what, y'all? I'm fucking done with this, y'all. I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
That was what? What's wrong, Roland? You can do it.
What ship? Is it your Python?
Yes.
Why don't you drop and not drop the Python, but like store it and get a DBX?
Or DBS.
Well, I mean, he's got plenty of money for a fucking DBX. Like,
Not no more.
he's probably got more money than I do.
Not no more.
How much money do you have?
100,000 and some change. 100,000, 20 something now. What are you talking about? Look. I'm gonna tell you exactly how much I got. 121,852,583 credits.
You can buy. Yeah. I got 132 million.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't
And all
understand
mine
what's wrong.
from exploration. So
Hell, I don't understand what's wrong with that. I have 600 million.
I got 132, and I earned all that from exploration. So you can buy a ship with 130 some million
I was doing that
and
to
outfit it.
agitate. Look
Well,
at
I
this.
know,
man.
but I'm just saying we got roughly the same bank account, and you can buy the same ship that I have. You can outfit it, and you can be able to jump the jellyfish, no problem, without engineering it.
But that's a high metal, not a earth-like, which is wild to me.
I'm
Like,
shit.
What is
I'm
it about
awake.
it that doesn't even make it an earth-like at all?
It's got green. It's the atmosphere composition.
It's got 11.9% oxygen, 5.6 carbon dioxide,
It's the dioxide.
and it has 82.4% nitrogen.
You have too much carbon dioxide. Our atmosphere doesn't have a composition of carbon dioxide in it that registers. It's barely registers in the atmosphere composition. It's nitrogen and oxygen with 0.8% of everything else.
I mean, you have to admit, it's very interesting, though. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen a high metal world like this.
Right.
Let alone, I mean, it has water, too.
I ran into high metals with water type atmospheres since I've been out here. Don't give me your rocky body bullshit. I know they're fucking icy bodies. I hate it when my dummy scanner's like, it's a rocky body, and you go onto it. It's like, no. Nice try, bro. You can do it, Roland. Just buy a smaller ship. Because I think I did it in a Scout, a DB Diamondback Scout.
Oh, that was a dick move.
Or I did it in the one I'm in before I engineered it, and then I went and engineered it because I planned on going out.
Well, hell.
That's why mine's partially engineered.
Whether it's a Scout or DBX. Oh.
Yeah, but the reason why I upgraded from a Scout to a DBX is because I had more options that I wanted.
True.
The only difference between a Scout I can turn into a combat ship more than I can an Explorer.
A metallic dinosaur. Zombie, unfortunately, I can't land there. The way this, for one, you can't land on Earth-likes, and it's not even an Earth-like. Two, there's an icon if you look over in your system. It's also in your navigational panel. It'll have a certain icon, but there'll be a little thing over it, and you can zoom in on it, and that's a landable planet. Unfortunately,
It has to have the blue half circles.
yeah.
That's what I call it, blue half circle. If it's got the blue, then I can land. If it's got no blue, then I can't land.
But if you look at this, there's a lot of high metal worlds that are just very interesting here. I mean, I've seen plenty of those, but this one's just got a moon-like look to it, and these ones look like they could have been near.
What's 10 hours from now?
But I'm gonna go ahead and get this water world done over with. It's only 247 K light seconds away.
That's not too bad.
True.
I had a gas giant with life on it. It was over 200,000 light seconds away. Like, fuck. Well, I guess I'll make dinner. I'll throw that in the oven and I'll go to the bathroom.
In context, I have 245,000.
What?
Light seconds.
Right. So when that happened, it was over 200,000. I don't remember the exact number, but I'm like, well, I'm gonna throw my dinner in the oven. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I took my dogs for a walk. I came back and I still wasn't anywhere near the planet. I took my dogs outside for like 10 minutes. Like, fuck yeah.
Uh-oh.
You're not supposed to hit it, Roland.
It's official.
What's wrong, Roland?
It's a fucking official.
What's wrong? What happened? What's official?
Hey,
Did you
Roland.
blow up?
your navigational panel, when you go to your galaxy map, do you have the first 7 stars highlighted?
To me?
No, Roland.
You said the first 7.
Mm-hmm. Highlight the first 7 stars. Those are your fuel stars. I don't change my filters, but it's the first 7 stars. It'll help you jump farther because then it opens up more of the map, of the galaxy map, because those are all the stars you can fuel at.
I got the first 8 open.
You might have to switch to a different ship.
Like I said, it's not that expensive to outfit a DBX or a Scout. I'm pretty sure it's very doable with what money you have.
It is. You can do it with less than 100 million. Because I did mine DBX with, I had just made 100 million and I didn't even have that.
And if you was to take the trip, and when you find undiscoverable systems, and you'll know because your whole radar will be blank, and then the star will finally appear because you discovered the main star. And if you at least stupid scan
even if you
everything.
run into systems that I've mapped that have life on them and you remap them, you'll still get money for it because I've mapped the whole way there and the whole way back. So you may run into systems that I either finished mapping or I mapped myself, but you'll make a lot of money there and back.
It'll pay for itself, basically.
Yes. You'll get the money back from the ship. Even if you're running systems where I map the life, just remap it. There's something that I missed on the way back. Because I had to go to work and I was getting tired and I had to work the next day, so I just buckyballed the last quarter mile because I wanted to get back and dock and
and what you want to do, much like how I showed you, you want to lightweight jump outfit your ship, and of course have the SRV and the details.
But if you're just going to Jellyfish, you don't need all that. Just throw on a 5. I threw on a 5A. When I went, I threw on a 5A FSD. The biggest fuel scoop I could get. I went out with just standard equipment because I didn't engineer anything until after I got back from Jellyfish.
Yeah.
And you can find the 5A FSD in the bubble. I don't remember what station it was at, but
if he takes a takes a DBX, D-rated except for the FSD, A-rate the power plant if you want to have more heat efficiency.
Power.
But that is optional because you don't have all the engineers for that. It depends on what you want at that point, and then just get the necessary, optional internals. Like, I guarantee you,
Yeah.
you'll be like at least, you'll be at least about 35.
And that's what I did with mine. I threw on a 5A FSD, D-rated everything else, upgraded a good power plant, and then I went out. I think I had like 32 light year jump range, and I was able to plot the whole thing there.
You have the long range blueprint pinned, unless you changed it. You could probably get at least a grade 1 or 2 on there, depending on how many materials you have.
But see, I made it out there without engineering anything. He could do the same thing. All you gotta do is derate everything except for your power plant and your FSD. I didn't even take a hanger or anything. I de-weighted. I got rid of the racks and everything because I just planned on going out there and coming back. So I stripped it down. I took weapons off it. I took the racks off it. Took all the optional internals off it. Upgrade through a 5A FSD. Upgraded the power plant. D-rated everything else and landed it down as much as I could without engineering and took off. and plotted all the way to the jellyfish station and all the way back.
You could also, if you want to, if you don't want to do those ships, another good option is the Asp Explorer. It has a better cockpit view too. I don't care for the ship very much. It's just more of a personal preference for me. But
I like the DBX because I'm sitting right there in front and I don't have anything really obstructing my view. But I haven't bought an Asp yet. But I'm in love with my DBX, so
you can look at the through the floor on a Asp Explorer. You can actually see the bottom. Like its cockpit is kind of ridiculous.
it's all glass.
Yeah, pretty much. I just don't like the aesthetic and the feel of the ship, but I've never really tried to engineer one for exploring. That could change if I wanted to do that. You know, that
Right.
I might love it a little bit more than I thought it would. But until that day comes,
I might buy one when I get back and check it out.
I mean, on mine, I mean,
I need to
I
make a
can't.
combat ship though, so I can work on my combat rank.
I can't see the floor, but I can see a little bit of the bottom. I do have a view to the top, but it's not completely open as some of the other ones are.
Yeah, see,
Yep.
on mine I can see top and the sides. I just can't see down. 'Cause when
You
I'm
know what
fuel
might be a
scooping, I
really
turn
good.
into the star and I can see the line through the side window.
You know what would be a really good explorer ship is for a view too, Numenor. As far as view goes, I'm not sure about everything else, and that's a Type 7.
Oh yeah, Type 7's actually a very good explorer. It has over 50 light year jump range.
Engineered.
But the view on that bitch, Jesus Christ.
Same as with the Type 10.
I
I
think the
like
Type 7 has a very better cockpit view. Because it sticks out farther.
Oh, from the body.
Yeah.
That's what I like. That's kind of like why I like the DBX because it sticks out, so I have more of an unobstructed view. Yeah, because I can see out. I can see top, sides. I just can't see at the bottom.
Rough. Rough. Can
Yeah,
he
then
hear
my
me?
Is she? No.
Or she? Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking at my cockpit window. I can see. I have full top, full sides, and front. I just have deck plating in the bottom on my DBX.
You okay, Roland? When you get silent like that, I know that you're definitely annoyed as fuck. Oh, he is pissed.
Why is he pissed?
I don't know. Let's let him be mad. He'll get over it eventually. He'll tell us what it is later, or he won't mention it at all. I didn't do it.
These exploration's kind of my thing. I mean, when Laura found me, I was exploring and doing trucking, and then as soon as I left the bubble, before I had any engineers or lights or anything, I was out in the black. She kept asking me, Jacob, where are you going? Oh, I don't know. Thought I'd go over here.
Did we go out in the black for the first time, both at the same time?
No, I was out before you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I was out before you then because I haven't met you yet.
No. I
Because
know.
Fox was like asking me what do I want to do, and I'm like, I said combat. He says then engineers. I'm like, okay. So what I need to do is just, well, first off, you need to do this, and if you really want to unlock these engineers and get to this engineer, then you're gonna definitely need to do 5,000 light years. And I'm like, well, I might as well get it done and over with. So I did jellyfish right away. And that's when I came back like, I wasn't too bad. That was actually interesting. I'm gonna go to Seagull. Ooh, that was a far journey. I'm getting close. I have a little over 1,000 light seconds.
23% dangerous.
Danger, danger. It's high voltage. When we touch, when we
The worst part
kiss.
about it is, since it's so deadly, I still have 1,600 scouts to kill.
Do you have to kill scouts to get elite?
No, it's just the fastest way to do it.
1,600 scouts. That's a lot of scouts. I just I just wouldn't even grind it. I just let it happen naturally, just doing shit, to be honest.
But I wanted to help with this community build, so I figured this is the goodest time in the Navy to grind out some combat equipment.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, this just dovetails into what I was going to be doing anyways.
Seems like combat's the toughest one out of the
Yeah,
bunch.
it's certainly the longest one to get.
What about CQC, even though a lot of people don't do it?
Oh, no, yeah, that one's very, very difficult to get, unless you have just a dedicated group of people that constantly want to do skills. And the thing is, it's not even reality with the the number of people who have gotten quad elite is extremely small.
One of these days, I'll probably dabble into it just to see what it's like.
I would like to get the permit for it.
The permit.
Yeah.
You get a permit from getting elite?
No, there's if you prestige once, which is hit rank 50 or something like that, there's a permit that unlocks for the CQC where it gives like discounts on combat equipment and stuff of that nature.
Hmm. How different is that compared to Shinrada?
Doesn't have everything.
So Shinrada is still effectively better?
Yeah, it depends on your definition of better.
God damn it.
Are you blowing up, sir?
My nose is.
It's starting to fade past here, gentlemen.
Bless you.
Thanks.
God bless you, my son. I do
Oh
like is
my God, they
I'm
still
going
not
through
fucking
a long
here,
line of
bro.
undiscoverables.
Mm.
Still annoyed, Roland.
What's he annoyed at?
I wish he would tell us. Because the suspense is killing me. I swear to God.
I think he's just doing it just to make us think he's actually annoyed. He's laughing in his beer.
Laughing in his beer. Going to Atari. It's a baby.
I need to go drop these combat bonds off soon. We'll start the fade.
Double Atari system. Another Atari star. I'm going to. Ooh, it's an E. What do you have to show me, my precious?
Thanks
Watch
for
it just be
watching,
like,
and in the stream. Catch you back later on.
watch it be just a single star and that's it. It's a double star. 2 Taris. That's it. Those are some quick jumps.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm currently in wait for a very specific weaponry to be transferred to the station. So please stay tuned, if you will.
You know, Roland might be slightly irritated when he now found after I told him that he could have been out fighting gargoyles.
Oh, that's the least of my worries right now. That's the least of my concerns right now.
So what is your concern right now then?
My concern is the fact that every fucking time I leave and go pick up some of these fucking progenitor cells, there's a fucking imbecile who wants to interdict me and fucking manages to kill me every fucking time.
Player or NPC?
NPC.
And what are you flying?
My python.
Shouldn't be losing interdictions to NPCs. Sounds like you're doing something wrong, man. Start to chase that circle, man.
Well, I've seen him avoid a lot of interdictions, so maybe he's just having an off day.
Could be.
That happened.
57 scouts tonight. I'm at 160 scouts so far.
It is said by Fox that the more Thargoids you kill, the more likely you get hyperdicted.
Maybe.
Increases your chances.
Cool.
He's
I'm hyperdicted, so.
he said that he actually got hyperdicted going to Deciate because he's killed so many Thargoids. Huh. Interesting. The odd one. These ones are kind of hidden. Shit.
Did you know Lockheed's status currently for the honey badgers is fucking pirate attack?
Wow, that is a cool fucking metal content world.
Pirate attack.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch
Yep.
Really?
traffic when passing through the airlock.
Someone fucking with our BGS?
Nope, DGS is still at fucking 62%, 0.1 influence.
Numenor. This high content metal world looks really cool. I mean, I'm not right at it, but like I got it zoomed in on the FSS.
It says current status, pirates. Mm. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going bounty hunting.
Huh?
See a lot of them.
Well, I'm just saying with the fact that the color and with the ring, it's pretty cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's not like I've never seen one of those. It's just the color and the ring with it. It's just fascinating. Yeah. Let's see how far out these are. Whoops. Damn it. Didn't want that.
Engage.
Yeah, I probably want to map that just to say it's mine. That looks kind of cool. Just from that angle. So I got 1, 2, and 3 water-based life giants in one system. Cool. Bless you. Man, this one was right nearby too.
Do another 20 of them, and that's assuming that we don't get traffic on the road now.
platinum here. One pay night, I think I'd noticed. Serendipity. Serendipity. How the fuck? Oh, okay. Gotta give it to me, baby. Uh-huh, uh-huh. All the little ladies say I'm pretty fly for a white guy.
Turn in combat bonds. Go here.
I wonder what you have to do to get affiliated.
What, with Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of other stuff like that. How many
Mm.
viewers you have on it?
True, 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 true. True, 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 true.
I always am going to win with that 7. Without fucking fail.
7 is my favorite number.
That's funny. It's always
And nothing else matters.
I think I'm gonna finish up what I'm doing here. Go to bed.
too.
For what?
For this community.
For real? So there hasn't been enough like participation, or you're just that much of a badass.
No, I'm saying that the community goal is now ranked 2. It has nothing to do with me.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were saying you're ranked two. My bad.
I'm still in the top 75%. Top 50s, though. I don't know who that is.
People love killing their Thargoids.
32.6 billion credits have so far been earned doing so. Averages a little bit over a million apiece.
Alright. Anybody around? Oh.
Global rewards right now is that there are 2 systems protected. I don't think there's gonna be enough time to get this. If we hit tier 3, we might get lucky if we hit 4, but I think we're gonna hit tier 5.
So is this a joint, or you have to decide? Like the community goes, normally you have to pick a side, but like, is this all like,
Just a generic combat.
okay? Like I don't know too much about community goals, so that's why I'm not there to see it, so I don't know. I still have to claim my current one. I mean, my recent one. I don't know how long I got for that.
30 days, usually.
Can I claim that at Black Station?
Yeah.
We may have to go back and claim it.
If I don't get it, it's no big deal. It's only a little over 1 mil. That's chump change. Hell, right now I have the most I've ever even had before, and that's over 600 mil. And even if I want to get a large ship one day, I don't even know what the hell I would want.
Scan detected.
Well, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to bed. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man.
Later.
They say that
You don't know what type ship you want?
if I wanted a large,
Got 2 Corvettes, 2 cutters.
I've read that the arc on the Corvettes are kind of bad or some shit on the way the Harpoons. Yeah.
No, it's got amazing conversions. I don't know where you read that. They were fucking wrong.
Hmm.
It has one hard point that's a little bit harder to use, but nothing horrible. The cutter's got it a bit worse because it's got some hard points out on its pylons, on its wing cells. That one's got some
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Clipper's a medium though, ain't it?
Nope, it's a large.
Oh, is it?
Frameship charge detected.
I always fancy the aesthetic look of the Federal Corvette.
I do appreciate the fact that they're sort of silly.
destroyed.
Just awesome about the Corvette.
Makes you feel like a real admiral in that bitch.
Farragut.
A what?
Farragut. It's the federal capital class.
Good luck convincing
Programming
FDev.
limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Scan detected.
Nope. You missed me. Just got a private message share code so I can give you a Minecraft heads up. Nope.
Under attack.
Oh, I'm at 88%. That's going to complete no matter what. Now to do this water-based life, which is kind of odd. It's like whitish.
Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Under attack. Target shields offline.
Oscar 5-5, cooling off. Ship is toast.
Scan detected.
Okay. I'm done. I'll catch you later, sir.
All right, you too, man. How you doing, Roland?
Incoming message. Target destroyed.
Are you asleep?
Oh no, me personally, I'm still mad as shit right now, but I'm doing a little bit better.
Still mad about your ship getting blown up?
Who wouldn't be?
What ship were you? Oh, you were in the Python, you said. Never mind.
Oh, not just the Python.
What, a T9?
Mm-hmm.
So you saw Laura's message in Discord? And off topic.
Mission objective detected.
Yeah. I don't know why. It's got me a little concerned.
This Type 9 don't get the fuck out my face. I will blow it the fuck up for the fun of it. You said in Discord.
Yeah, off topic. And I was a little frightening the way my ship jumped in. Holy fuck. God damn. Ugh. I'm gonna be busy for a minute. 100, not 100, but 60 bodies in this system, undiscovered. Only one star. Wow, what an interesting metal world already. That has a huge ass crater on it. Damn. Is that a landable? Yeah, it's a landable.
detected.
What's wrong with water-based life? Only 29 out of 60 so far.
Collector limpet expired. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack. Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
That's a very interesting ring. Huh.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet
There's an
drone.
ammonia world.
Cargo scoop deployed. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh, went too fast.
Scan detected. Under attack. Collector limpet expired. Under attack. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet. detected.
Interesting.
Under attack.
So did you see what I was talking about on the Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Cargo scoop retracted. Target shields offline.
Stay on my wing. Moving to attack.
Frameshift charge detected. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Under attack.
When you have no more weapons, you still have your ship to use.
I just overshot my fucking
Under
target.
attack.
I was reading something.
Expired.
also might play a little bit of Doom Eternal this weekend. Now that I bought it.
Target destroyed.
Clean. You're lucky.
What?
You're lucky he was clean. I was about to get them to jump his ass.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like I was lucky for having Doom Eternal. Like, no, I worked for it.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
All in a day's work.
Programming limpet drone.
Who you messing with, Roland?
Actually, no one. I'm about to leave.
What, the CG?
Nope.
Huh?
None of those. I'm just grabbing materials.
So, I have a question with you, Roland, if you don't mind me asking.
Mm-hmm.
I know that Vox and Laura has been like, been playing this game for a very long time. And I'm pretty sure you're pretty aware that they're having labor issues because jobs and shit like that going on lately.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop playing if they end up stop playing if that ever becomes the case, are you?
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Or is that a question you don't really want to answer?
If they stop playing, they stop playing. I'm not gonna stop playing because they stop playing.
True. I'm not. But I would hella miss them. They like our mamas and daddy.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Yeah, I've kind of talked about it a little bit with Fox
Frameshift charge
Laura
detected.
before. If that ever becomes the case, the squadron is supposed to be essentially made to outlive them as far as the structure is concerned. That's only bearing on the leadership themselves. Now, my concern is that Fox says it has no bearing, but I used to run some organizations before, and one of the biggest reasons why I believe that the squadron is definitely still going because it's the interaction that Laura and Fox has with people. And the other leaders, in my personal opinion, don't have that level of interaction. So it gets
I understand what you're saying, but don't worry, I ain't got no place to go.
Hmm.
I ain't got no place else to go.
Yeah.
Yet, anyway.
Not that the other leaders are bad. I'm not saying that at all. I think that certain leaders, they do a lot, but it just feels more of like behind the scenes kind of action, where Fox and Laura is more on the forefront. With them not there, it can be potentially misconstrued to some that the squadron is dead when it's not.
The reason why they say the squadron, and most people that say the squadron is dead and leave and become a grieful or whatever the fuck they become, is because
Mm-hmm.
that they don't communicate in the missions board. They think that it's supposed to be something going on every goddamn day. No, it's not. It's not like that. Majority of the squad, I'm not gonna lie, is technically PV explorers, and everyone else is mostly PvP or PvEers, and most of them just don't have nobody to wing up with, so they just decide to leave because
Or
of
they don't even talk to anybody.
basically because of you guys talking exploration almost every other day, or every 2 days. They pretty much see it as, well, I don't like exploring. Is this an exploration group? Because if it is, I don't want to be in it.
And if that's the case, they really miss what the squadron is by more than a mile. They've missed it by a light year. Wink, 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 wink. But no, truly they have, because it's a training squadron, so it's not limited to a one certain thing. You
Access
know,
permitted. Land on designated pad number 26.
I get it. I understand it.
You're approved for automated docking sequence.
the only thing that I would do is that if the case happens and they leave, and after a certain extended period of time,
I'm pretty sure
and
that if they left, they will promote someone to acting leader.
Landing gear.
wrong, they will. I'm not saying that. I'm just getting, if the leadership is there, but well, if here's the thing about leadership, in my opinion, leadership is not just a person that you just see in the squadron tab and that's it. That's what I see for the other leaders. That's not Lord of the Fox. They're there, but that's it. It's a title. Leadership means to me to be involved with your group, talk to your group, let them know what's going on, so on and so forth. And also, I guess it really depends on what kind of squadron you have as well, and what the goal of that squadron is.
I just unlocked.
The goal of the squadron could be just friends. And that's perfectly fine.
What do you want from me?
Who, me?
No, not you, bro. You want fucking tea.
But between me and you, Roland, after a certain extended period of time, if if the event happens, they're gone, and I'm not seeing actual progression, and it gets so super stagnant that it's just like I'm not sure if I would want to stay in that. You know what I'm saying?
I can understand that.
I would either go Merc, solo Merc, and be a friendly, or I would have to make my own squadron and find out how to make its own BGS and shit. But that would be way far along the line before I ever decide to do something like that. Because I would have to have the money for the squadron. I would have to figure out how I want to do it. I also wouldn't want to. Wouldn't want to follow the footsteps of this squadron in its philosophies. I don't want it becoming a griefer haven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At the same time, if they decide to stop, we don't have the connections like Fox and Laura does when it comes to the whole. One of your squads just fucking like combat logged.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship is disengaged from landing.
Um,
Depart safely from the station.
Connections take time, of course, but there's a whole Reddit for all that. That's the thing. Like, if you combat log, there's actually a Reddit dedicated to cloggers, where they actually will upload a video of a person clogging to show proof of that person clogging. And it's shown to everybody that is present in there. It doesn't matter what affiliation of squadron you're in and so
Now
forth.
exceeded the no-fire zone. Safe travels, Commander.
Seven jumps to unlock a fucking engineer. Let's get it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I want this engineer unlocked because he delicate. He's good for my energy weapons. And my current combat rating is competent.
Hmm.
Fuel station.
Between an F and a K star. A little hot. It's a little hot over here. Just a little bit. Need to get away from here and see what body is out there, because there's one body that's not a star.
I need to get to a damn station and quickly.
3, 2.
And I just hope you don't take that that touchy conversation as me not having faith in Squadron or me just looking for a reason to leave or anything in any negative manner. But it gets me a little concerned about the future of the squadron itself because I love the squadron and I love for it to just keep going and going and going and going until just they say nope, we're shutting the servers off.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive.
Their player base is a range of different age groups, so they would have a lot of people pissed off that they want to shut down a server instead of continuing it.
4,
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I would be perfectly fine if Frontier was to sell this to a company that's willing to actually invest into it.
You mean like No Man's Sky?
Is that what they did?
No, that's what they should have did.
Scooping.
No Man's Sky allows you to walk on planets. It doesn't even matter what the fuck type planet it is. They also have vehicles for you to go underwater. You can even build a city under fucking water if you wanted to.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive charged.
Well, I wouldn't want it so much as No Man's Sky, but some of that does sound really good. I don't want it to become like the fucking Minecraft of space. That's what I consider.
That's why
No Man's
No
Sky.
Man's Sky is still No Man's Sky. You can't take another game and turn it into No Man's Sky. But you can take
Right.
you can take the concepts out of different games and combine them, but in the way that doesn't fuck with the image of the game itself.
I think that Frontier has something more on a combat realm of this game, and they could be working towards the combat area and make it a lot more advanced and interesting. So if they
What
was
is
to
that too?
focus on what. Hmm?
The way that the way that Elite Dangerous works is the amount of information that this shit kicks out. It's so much faster on a. It's easy. Like, don't you know how they say all the packs are out on PC for No Man's Sky? I mean, for Elite Dangerous.
Hmm.
That's because computers have a faster CD-ROM than any game console. That's why the more consoles that come out, the more a company can push the information that they was trying to push. That's why they hold back the release of the, what is it,
Odyssey.
Odyssey pack, because it's going to require so much detail, so much information. Like, everyone's complaining about the error codes that we're getting now and the errors that we're getting now, and it's like when Odyssey drops and it's still on this generation system, the shit's gonna be laggy as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Because every time you leave your ship, even if they don't implement it, there's gonna be some type of cutout scene or something, and it's gonna fuck up.
Hmm. Does No Man's Sky do a lot of instancing?
No, basically, there's a lot of loading screens though.
They do loading instead of instancing. I see.
Well, I can tell you one thing for a fact: it's not a requested dock feature. Or at least not that I remember. But
When I
me
say
personally,
instant,
I played in creative mode all the damn time. I couldn't get my ship out the fucking ground the first time I played. And I played the fucking game on survival mode. I couldn't get my shit fixed at all. The first planet, alright, cool. Then I figured out all the shit that I needed, and I couldn't find the shit on that planet. So what I did was I thought that it would respawn me back on the same planet because I lost out and forgot where the fuck I seen that material. So I was gonna restart because my character was so far that he was about to die any fucking way. So I restarted the shit, hoping to be on the same fucking planet to get all the materials and shit I needed. No, these motherfuckers put me on a planet where I got I ain't got the right weaponry, the right guns, none of that shit to even fuck with none of the materials I need. And then it said something about an update. So once I updated, the whole fucking planet color changed and all that shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Then I just lost it. I said, you know what? Let's see what happens when I put this bitch in creative mode. Bruh. Not only was I able to build my ship, I was able to cheat the system. I was able to do so much more shit in creative mode than I was in survival mode.
Because you also got to consider something that I'm just thinking about right now. If, big if they left and shit wasn't panning out right. Oh man, fucking hell.
3 more jumps.
I got a Mav at her.
4, 3, 2,
Um,
1. Engage.
that whole little, if the BGS is not kept up to date properly, are you there, Roland?
Yeah, man.
It is not launching me into Super Cruise. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm stuck in a wormhole.
Reapply course quickly.
No, I'm not even jumping. Super Cruise, I said. I wonder if the servers is taking a dump.
System scan complete.
It can't be because I'm in open right now.
I am too.
Oh, what I'm saying is if the servers are taking a dump on you, they would be taking a dump on me too.
Frameshift drive charging.
But if, I'm saying if all that was to happen, you know, your money gig would be severely affected potentially.
4,
Would it not?
3, 2, 1.
Because the whole faction would be fucked with? I don't know. That would suck.
As it stands right now, the honey badgers control most of the influence in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, look, thing is, despite Fox beliefs, I'm not sure how much experience he has in running organizations in games other than this one. I've had experience in running in different games. Some failed, some were successful, and then failed when I decided that I wanted to do something else or I left it for whatever reason. The the bottom line is when an important person leaves, it can potentially cause exodus.
Frameshift
Whether
drive
that person
charging.
leaves the game entirely or they leave to go somewhere else. So, it if that's the case, okay,
4,
and
3,
God forbid
2,
it, if there is an
1.
exodus, and
Engage.
if some of our BGSers leave, just like how the factions and the everything is done, right? Um, they all the values depreciate and balance over time, which means other factions will take over. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but at the same time, nice look. Certain games have a system in place so that, say, if no one else is in the faction for a certain amount of time, they will promote the next person who's most active on the game to head honcho in the squadron wing, fucking clan, whatever. They have it so that the next person that's mostly active will be promoted.
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I just get a little sick feeling about all of it for some reason.
You're not the only one.
Hmm.
You're not the only one.
But I cannot fault Fox and Laura want to do things in their own life. If you even notice, they're taking more walks and doing more things away from the game, and that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all. Like, if anything, they're spending more quality time together, and that's a good thing.
Holy shit. Wait, is this the Planet of the Lights? That's unreal. I think I found seen something like what Fox selling. Earthlight. You won't even let me probe it. Oh,
Probe it
come
real
on.
good, yeah.
Can't probe this. It's an Earthlight. What the fuck is
Probe it
that?
real good.
Like, I'm still mad you got fucking CPUs that can go on planets that has atmosphere, but we can't at all. You know how annoying that shit is? Then
Yeah.
we're not even friends with fucking Thargoids, because, like, I want to write F-Deb a letter.
A love letter?
No, a letter. I want to ask them, why can't any new player have the opinion or option to become friends with Thargoids?
Well, I also think, from my understanding, that Thargoids was also were in the original game, that the old game, and they were enemies. So they might be trying to stay true to the source.
It's
I'm
like
not.
It's
I'm not
like,
defending
listen,
it though,
listen,
but
listen. This game it's been out here. This game been around for a minute on PC and on fucking some consoles. But at the same time, the game is so old. You still have old ass generations who do not want to stop the war, don't want to stop the fight. But guess what? In reality to life, when younger generations get involved in life or in video games, they decide to do things differently that the older folks or the older generation wouldn't understand back then. You can see it in fucking animated movies, TV shows, all that shit.
hmm
And then what happens when the young folks come around and want to change shit up? Shit works out. And the shit could have been way better for both sides any fucking way. Because it's like, alright, look, they attack our stations, right?
hmm
And then our stations need to get repaired. If we don't feel like fucking doing shit, who has to step in after that? And if they don't want to step in, guess what? Now we have fucked up stations still sitting in the galaxy. We gotta stop the fucking fighting. We could have populated. We could have had a fucking space bridge to jump any fucking
Scan
ship
detected.
from fucking the bubble to Colonia to get your ass there in like a couple minutes. Better FDL drives and shit. Frame shift drives. Shit would have been standard on vehicles. I mean, like every Thargoid ship you see got a fucking FDF drive to get them home and back. Every last one of them motherfuckers work the exact same way, right or wrong.
hmm
And I noticed when I was trying to buy an emblem for my fucking ship that it says friend of Thargoid, enemy of Thargoids, and a whole bunch of other shit. So why can't new players have the opinion, or you to have an opinion sometime later in the game, even that you chose not to be friends with them? At some point, you have a second chance to become friends with them. And depending if you choose not to become friends with them or become friends with them, there'd be a law, there'd be some shit you get.
hmm
Because I know for a fact becoming friends with them will open up the door for hella technology advances. And choosing to be against them, basically you're just getting weaponry to defend against them.
what should happen if you was to befriend them, certain factions would be hostile towards you in the human civilization.
Maybe I just say fuck the human civilization.
Well,
No,
apparently, in the older games, you were even able to fly Thargoid ships, I think. Like Thargoid versions, but not like the actual Thargoid ships they are, but like ships made after the Thargoids. How cool would that be?
you know what's funny?
Mm.
If they allowed PC, Xbox, and PlayStation players to play on the same service. But here's the catch. You either, if you're like a certain if you're from a certain system, you fly a certain type of ship when you go to crossplay, and you can only be these three races: humans,
Mm.
Thargoids, or Guardians. And these are legitimately your three races. There can be a fourth one comprised of all of them that's just fucking neutral and don't involve themselves in none of their fucking petty squabbles. And it's like a vast fucking galaxy. Full fucking corners. Boom, done.
Okay, Commander. Make your way to landing pad number 08.
Damn, I'm quick. Down too quick.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the broadcast here. Alright, guys, thank you for watching. I will stream later today, towards the evening time. And thanks for catching us.